I talked to my best friend for 2 hours last night. 2 hours. We laughed, we complained, we gossiped about someone we probably shouldn't have gossiped about. And when I hung up, I felt emptier than before I called. How does that even work? If you're the kind of person who overthinks everything, including phone calls, subscribe. We do this a lot here. Okay, wait, that sounds ungrateful. I'm not ungrateful. I have 3 best friends. Real ones. Not Instagram comment friends. Not, let's get coffee sometime friends. 3 women who would pick up the phone at 2 a.m. without asking why. I know how rare that is. I'm not complaining about them. I'm complaining about distance. 2.5 years ago, I moved from a big city to a small coastal town, and everyone, my friends, my family, and even strangers on the internet, Chandra said, "Oh, that sounds amazing. What a dream." And it is. Some days it really is. But nobody told me that when you move away from the people who know you, something changes in the connection. Not in the love is the same, but in the texture of it. God, that sounds pretentious. The texture. Who am I, a poet? No. I'm a 41-year-old woman stepping over tree roots, trying to explain why a 2-hour phone call made me sad. Here's what I mean. When I lived in the city, I could call my friend and say, "I'm coming over." And 20 minutes later, I'd be sitting on her couch, eating whatever she had in her fridge, talking about nothing. The nothing was the point. The nothing was everything. You can't do nothing over the phone. Over the phone, you have to perform the conversation. You have to fill the silence. But because silence on the phone is awkward, but silence on someone's couch, that's intimacy. Now, every conversation I have with my friends has a beginning, a middle, and an end, like a little TV episode. We catch up, we go deep, we say, "Okay, I should go, talk soon." And then I sit there holding my phone thinking, that was beautiful, and also completely insufficient. The love travels through the phone, but something doesn't. I don't know what to call it. Warmth, presence, the feeling of someone's shoulder against yours while you watch a stupid show. The emotion arrives, but it arrives electronic, like a photocopy of a hug. I love how dogs just exist. No phone calls, no, let's catch up. Just, I'm here, you're here, let's walk. Maybe I should stop making friends and start making dog friends. I'm not getting a dog. I can barely keep the plants alive. You know what's funny? I chose this. Nobody forced me to move here. I wanted the quiet life. I wanted the slower pace. I wanted trees instead of traffic. And I got it. I got exactly what I asked for. So why am I complaining? Because, okay, this is the part where I argue with myself, because I thought peace and loneliness were different things. I thought you could have the quiet without the empty. And maybe you can. Maybe I just haven't figured out how yet. I have people here. I have acquaintances, coworkers, neighbors who wave. But there's something specific about a friendship that was built over 15 years versus one that started 18 months ago over small talk at a work lunch. And one of them knows the version of me that cried in a bathroom at her own birthday party. The other one knows the version of me that says, "I'm fine, just tired." And both versions are real, but only one of them is known. My daughter is growing up here. She's 13. She's making friends. She's building her world. She's fine, better than fine. And sometimes I watch her laugh with her new friends, and I think, good, she won't carry this. She won't feel the split. But then she FaceTimes her old friends from the city, and I see her face change. Not sad exactly, just softer. Like she's visiting a version of herself she left behind. And I think, oh no, she carries it too. She just doesn't have the words for it yet. Or maybe I'm projecting. I do that a lot. It's basically my cardio at this point. But I don't think this is just me. I think we're all living in this weird era where we have access to everyone and presence with no one. Like, I can see my friend's breakfast on Instagram this morning. I know she had avocado toast. I know her daughter wore a yellow dress to school. But I don't know how she's actually doing, because she didn't post that. We've replaced proximity with updates. We've replaced being there with being available. And it's not the same thing. It's not even close. My mom keeps saying, "But you talk every day. What's the problem?" And I love her, but she doesn't get it. Talking every day is not the same as existing in the same space. Sending a voice note is not the same as sitting in someone's kitchen while she burns the rice and blames it on you. Speaking of rice, what am I making for dinner tonight? I have literally nothing planned. Maybe pasta again. My husband is going to look at me and say, "Pasta again?" And I'm going to say, "It's not just pasta, it's penne with intention." And he's going to stare at me, and I'm going to stare at him, and that will be our most intimate moment of the day. See? I'm funny when I'm sad. That's either a gift or a problem. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I mean, I'm not telling you. I'm telling the trees. You're just eavesdropping. But if you're eavesdropping and something felt familiar, if you have people who love you but you still feel this weird hollow thing when you hang up the phone, then maybe we're walking the same trail, just on different days. I have my people, I'm lucky, I know that. But knowing you're lucky and feeling full are two different things. See you on the next walk.